Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back for another gameplay of Nasus. How I'm going to make Nasus good. So if you've seen the title of this video, you know this Kenan guy got pissed. I don't know what happened. I'm not going to say what he did because it's not YouTube appropriate technically. But alright, starting hand. Honestly, starting hand good. I think I just keep it because I get Scuttle Crab, play Scuttle Crab, draw a card. Right? Card positive. Or, yeah. I can't tell what I should do here. Because if I move Scuttle Crab in, I can then keep up for Discipline. I go to 1. Pretty good, right? Tap 3, play the Frostcoat Mother, and then tap 1 for the Steel Paws. Pretty quick turn. He plays a Shadow Order Disciple that says when I move, burn 1, give me +1. I don't think he ever uses the Kenan ability, or they use the Kenan ability. 3 might, go there, Candlelit. The Candlelit Sanctum is the battlefield. The Grove of the God Willow is what I'm using. It's a baited hook Kenan deck. I don't know how I feel about it because I don't know. It seems not great. Because they hit a Traveling Merchant, and that's just not, like, I don't know why you're trying to, like, what are you trying to hit? I could just leave. Yeah, this guy's not happy. Why are you paying it? Are you okay? My bad. This person was typing in the game a lot. I hold the 2, draw a card off of Grove. I decided to keep Scuttle Crab where it is. I get to draw. I think I just move Frostcoat Mother into Candlelit. I decide to go for the Empower first, so I can get a 6 might, so it's a lot harder for them to get over 6 might. And then I tap Nasus on tap 2, so I have 2 up for either a Defy or that Discipline. I go there, Conquer. Let's see what I got. Oh, I didn't mean to draw into it. Look at the top 2. I decided to put this Scuttle Crab to bottom because I don't think it's going to be great. I'm going to keep the Temporal Breach on top just because I think it's more useful if I draw into it next turn, especially if I get a Thousand-Tailed or something like that. That might be a lot better. But yeah, that's just kind of what I'm thinking of right now. They move in with the Traveling Merchant. I decide, you know what? Let them get it. Kill my Scuttle Crab. I get to see their hand, see what's there. Definitely an interesting hand here. I don't know how I feel about it. You're going to see what they're going to do in a second. They hid their hand. I got a quick look at it. I think they play the... I can't remember what it is. Spectral, I think it's called. I can't remember the exact name here. Yeah, I got great information. Yeah, they play that. And that they're going to play the Vanguard Captain, get 2 units, the Spectral Matron. I'm currently ahead on point tempo by a decent amount already. And then they play another Shadow Disciple, pass the turn. Pretty good start for me. I hold to 4. I don't know what I want to do here yet. I can go for 7 might on my cat, is what I'm thinking of right now. But not so sure just yet. They didn't use the baited hook last turn, which is kind of smart. But I'm just kind of sitting here not knowing what to do because I'm in an interesting situation where I'm 2 points ahead. I could build up, or I could decide to just, go all in on the cat because it's going to be a lot harder to kill. Tap Nasus on tap 2. And then I show that the cat is 7 might currently. Which I think is such a good card. I love this card. I have 3 up. I move in. Yeah, I get that. There's no universe where I don't get that. I can't tell if I should decide to leave 2 up for a Discipline or if I should play the Frostcoat Mother because then I have another body in back. I calculate how much might there is in their base. I decide to leave 3 up for a Defy and for the Discipline, I think is the move, because I don't know what they're going to play just yet. They're going to move a total of 7 might in. I am gonna tap 2, play the Discipline so they can tap their Cannon Legend, so I can also draw a card. I think it's pretty good. See what they do here, because yeah, they tap the Cannon, move the Legion unit up. I kill one of them, kills my Frostcoat. That's fine. I still have a 7 might in back. They're gonna look at the top 2 cards. They're gonna put one of them back. They're gonna keep the other up, which honestly is a pretty smart move. I mean, it must be a good card. Plus, they have Baited Hook, so they can know what to do here. And then they're gonna play. This is where I thought I was gonna lose here. They played Safety Inspector, so they're gonna kill one of their recruits, and then I'm gonna have to kill my cat. 'Cause I can't do anything about that, unfortunately. Because it's just, yeah, I unfortunately can't win there. And then they're gonna move in with their Shadow Order Disciple. I have enough runes to ready the Tasty Fey Folk, which is what I'm thinking of doing my next turn because of how strong it is. I could also play Nasus, but I don't want to get hit by another Shadow Order Disciple, or not Shadow Order Disciple, another Safety Inspector, because of how good that unit is, especially against me, because I have a lot of bigger units, not a lot of smaller ones. But yeah. Going to Baited Hook the Shadow Order Disciple, see what he can get here. Probably, I don't know if it's going to be anything good. I'm hoping it's not. They got 2 Nocturnes, bottom 2 runes to play both, which is kind of smart. But yeah, move into my next turn. I'm thinking, what do I do here? I'm at 10 runes. I can ready something. I decide, you know what? I don't know if I want them to get the extra point. Play an Accelerated Fey Folk, tap Nasus, untap 2. And yeah, I move into. I'm deciding if I want to move in or not. Yeah, I decide to move in because I think getting that top card information is really important here, just to see what's up there. Cat and a Defy. I don't really like either of these because I already have 2 Defy in hand, so I don't really need this current one because I don't think they're playing a very interactive one, or at least spell interactive. I decided to play the Frostcoat Mother, and can I just pass at that, or hide a card? I'm deciding to hide a card at Candlelit Sanctum. I don't know why I hide a card here. There's not anything great I can do with this hidden card. But yeah, I decided to figure it out. They move in. They go to 5. I'm thinking, oh no, they're going to catch up slightly. All I need to do, though, is conquer twice. So if I can get 1,000-tailed, that would be amazing. Or I get to draw and channel 2, empowered from Hook. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Also, while this game's going on, if you guys ever want to watch me live, I stream on Twitch. I will have that in the link along with the Nasus deck list. If there's any other decks you guys want me to try, let me know. I am going to LA, so I will be probably playing Nasus there unless I find something more enjoyable. I don't know, though. They hit another Safety Inspector, and I'm deciding what do I want to kill here. Which, I don't know if they can hit the Safety Inspector off the Baited Hook. Oh, no, wait, that's what it is. I decided to kill my Tasty Fey Folk to channel 2 and draw 1, and just see what I can get. A Scuttle Crab. Already not looking great. They're not going to 6 yet. They do move in the Nocturne to go for the Candlelit Sanctum. They have 5 up right now, so I'm a little scared of what they could play next turn, because I can't Defy, obviously, if it's 5 cost or more. But I decided, you know what? It's fine. Whatever they grab, I'll be fine with. I'm thinking, what would best case scenario, what would I think they can grab, or what would be the worst thing? They do hide Cannon there, which is nice, for them at least, to stun, but they do have to leave 1 up to do that. They leave 8 might there, and I think 2 might Cannon, if I was correct, that can stun, and then it gets +2 if it does stun. At this point, I'm not loving my hand right now. I do have the Scuttle Crab. They do wait. They do want me to wait because they want to play the Nocturne here. Or they don't want to play that. They wanted to play something else. Sorry. They're going to tap for 2 for the Traveling Merchant, and I think end their turn there. So I'm going to begin my turn. Let's see. I look in their trash to see if it's anything great. And I'm deciding, what should I play here? I decide to play the Scuttle Crab to draw cards, because I need to desperately draw into something that'll help me here. Because I can go in for the Safety Inspector and try to kill it, but that's not going to win me the game. Because a Nocturne obviously is ganking. I can free Empower Frostcoat Mother, which is nice. I could do Frostcoat Mother and then Nasus, and then hopefully do something there off the Conquer maybe, and then maybe just like fortify the battlefield up. I do decide to tap 2 to draw a card, and I'm like, oh no, that's not great. What do I do here? I think I decide to go for the Empower, because it is for free on the Frostcoat Mother, which, just letting y'all know, it is a great card in this deck. Probably one of the best. Untap 2. I didn't mean to bottom that one. Untap 2 runes. So now I have 12 again. I now have 6 might in my backline. Currently just in a bad position because of how much they have there. I'm moving with... I have 6 might in my backline and a 0 might Scuttle Crab. So I think I decide to move into... go over the God Willow there to see what I can do. I get rid of the Safety Inspector. I go to 7. And I'm thinking, what do I do here? What do I do here? I think just full Fortify, tap the 8 to bottom a green, and play Nasus, which has Deflect 2, tap 2 for Lonely Port, and just build up. I think I have to leave some up. I do hide a Temporal Force there, leave 2 up for Fortify. They hold the 7 here. I'm a little scared because they have ganking, but they don't have enough might to get over. They just keep drawing cards. At this point, they're kind of raging, trying to figure out what they could have done. At this point, they say, what did I do wrong? And then, there's not much you can really do in a situation like this. What has always happened to me? It's just how they played the cannon. They keep drawing. I think I end the clip here because they do say a slur. I am letting you know, just saying GG's. I end it there because that was not good. I am playing another match. This one should be against Vi. This one's an interesting matchup because they tried using I can't remember the name. Once they play it, I'll make sure to show you guys. I think I keep this hand because I get in a Scuttle Crab. I'm going first. Pretty good start for me, honestly. Scuttle Crab and have Free Folk in back. So I can move Scuttle Crab back and do some other stuff. Forge of the Fluff is up, which I don't love that battlefield. I decide to tap 2. I just accidentally bottom 1 instead. And get back that blue-green I had. Tap 2, play the Scuttle Crab, draw a card, be back to positive. Cards in hand. They tap 3 for, I think it's Twilight Reveler? Yeah, Revealer. When I attack, ready your friendly unit. You're going to see something they misplay a little bit, which just happens. Stuff happens. They move in. I move into Grove. I decide, I need that point. I need that point immediately. Because this Vi matchup might be weird. Because I played against a couple Vi's online, and it typically is a weird matchup with Nasus. But I decided to tap 1 to play the cat. I have a Discipline and a Stupefy in hand. So I think I'm in a pretty decent position here. They are going to tap 4 and play a Djinn, which is really good unit in Vi because you can ready it and get that extra stuff. The extra runes. The extra power and rune, or the extra energy and power. And then they move into Forge of the Fluff, which is a misplay because they think that readies the Djinn. I let them know, hey, you don't technically attack. A showdown does start, but you're not... There's no attack trigger. It's the same thing with an assault. Like, there's no assault trigger when you move into an empty battlefield. So, like, that's why you can maybe gust Rengar Pouncing. If you move into... say, what's it called? If you move in with Rengar pouncing, you don't get the assault trigger, so you can still gust it. Yeah, the attack trigger only happens if there's an enemy unit there. This card is... They say something that is thing muted, which fair. I have enough in hand to kill. Yeah, there we go. I decided to change the play. That's fine with me, I don't mind. I tap 1 to stupid, going down to 2 might, and then I ask, yeah, is that good? Does that play out? I resolve it, draw a card, and then I tap 2. Ooh, 2 Tasty Fey folks. I don't think anyone realizes, y'all realize, Tasty Fey folk is such a goat in this deck. I didn't love it at first when people were playing it in Aurora decks, but that was also Aurora and Spirit Forge, so it's different now. I do really like the card in, what's it called? In Nasus. They play Vi. I'm a little scared on what to do here because I'm at 6 runes, and I hate being at 6 runes with this deck because I can't do much, especially because I have 2 7-drops in hand. I have a Stupefy and a Defy and an Emperor's Divide. I decided to tap 5. This might have been a misplay. But I decided to tap 5 playing Nasus just at base because I don't want to move in and potentially lose my cat. They draw a card. They draw an extra one from Grove, which is scary. Don't love that. But hey, they need the extra card draw too. They draw off the extra Grove, and then I kind of hang back a little bit. I'm behind on point tempo, but I'm not too scared because it's still kind of early game. If I start to fall behind now, or any further than I am, because at 3 now, I'm behind by 2 points, I will lose, and so I can't do much. They do play Rengar, which is nice, and then they do play another Twilight Reveler. A really good card there. I move in my Nasus to their Jhin. It is 6-4. I go to 2. I channel Rune Exhausted off Nasus, which is such a good thing. I'm deciding on what to do here because I can Steel Pause if I want to. But I decide, you know what? I think I'm just going to play the Tasty Fey Folk because I do get to channel 2 and draw an extra card. With Tasty Fey Folk off the Death Knell, plus I get to take out one of their units, which I think I'm not going to reveal yet what it is because, you know, don't want to spoil the video y'all are watching, but stuff happens, just saying. But yeah, tap 7, play the Tasty Fey Folk, untap 2. Decide, pretty good hand here. I do bottom a rune to hide Emperor's Divide with my Nasus because I want to keep that unit alive, and they're probably gonna get their Vi up enough might to kill my Nasus, which is what I'm assuming they're gonna do. Oh, excuse me, sorry. But I'm in an interesting predicament here where I don't exactly know what I want to do. I think I'm just going to keep my Nasus at the battlefield. They are going to move in. They can get their Vi to 5 might currently, which is what it's looking like. I have my Tasty Fey Folk, which, honestly, this card does essentially win me the game, I think. I can't remember if I won or lost this. I'm kind of watching this as it plays out. I do, in the future videos, will make a script, don't worry, so it'll be a little more professional, as they say. But yeah, looks like they're just waiting to figure out what to do, because I have kind of a good hold on both battlefields. They need to get Forge of the Fluff because they're playing Vi, and I'm assuming they're trying to draw into Hextech Gauntlets, but they haven't yet. And then in Grove, they don't want me to get the extra card draw, which is so nice here. I still have a Defy up in hand, along with a Stupefy, because I don't know exactly what they're going to try and move in with. If I can kill either the Rengar or the Vi, that's probably best bet. I prefer... They do play a Shadow Fiend here, which does change what I want to do a bit, because in power it does have Assault 3 and a Kaisa here. I don't know if the Kaisa was the right play. I could be wrong. They do tap all that. They move in the Twilight Reveler and ready the Shadow Fiend, which is fine. I decide, what do I want to do here? I think I just kill the Rengar with my Tasty Fey Folk, get rid of that ganking, because because that is annoying. My Tasty Fifo can Steel Paws die. I channel 2 Runes Exhausted and draw a card. And I draw into another Defy. Lovely. They get a Kaisa in their base readied off the Vi trigger. This deck, Vi isn't that bad as of right now. From what I've seen online, it could be completely different once the meta is fully like out. Once Barcelona happens, because it goes Barcelona, Singapore, then LA. Once Barcelona games start happening, I don't know what they're planning. I'm a little nervous here actually, because I'm not in a good situation where I think I can win this. They decided to move in with 6 might Vi, 4 might Kaisa, and a 5 might Shadow Fiend. I decide, you know what, I'm going to Emperor's Divide back. I am in a bad situation. They go to 5. I don't know if I can win this here. I kind of need to draw into the right cards. Currently they have, I think, 2, 4, 8 might there, which I'm not loving too much. I move my Nasus in to get that extra 12th rune. I go to 4, channel Rune Exhausted off the death of that unit. Their Vi is scary, and I don't want their Vi to live, because they can just keep recycling units to get it bigger. Let's see. I decide, you know what? I'm going to stupefy their Kaisa, get it down to 3, because then there's 3, 5, 7 might there. So if I can draw into a Discipline or something here, I can take this battlefield. I do draw into a Watcher, which is way better than drawing into the, what's it called? Than playing the Tasty Fey Folk, which I'm really happy about. And I decide to move the Watcher in here. I take the battlefield. They're tapped out. They have nothing to do. I know they have 2 Pouty Poros in hand. I'm in a pretty good situation now, thankfully, because I drew that Watcher. I then tap to play a Lonely Poro, and I decide, you know what? I'm going to hide the Temporal Breach with the Thousand-Tailed Watcher, because then I get the -3 trigger, which is so helpful. This is a quick intermission while they're playing their turn. Make sure to like and subscribe. Go follow my Twitch. I'd really appreciate it. Help me out a lot. I'm now currently points ahead of them because they can't ready anything yet. So I'm channeling 2, or I'm going to 7, drawing a card. I draw into a back off, which is huge here, which is definitely something I really need because of how good back off is. I decide, you know what, I'm just going to tap 7. I'm going to play a Tasty Fey Folk, untap 2. Pretty good hand. I decide if I want to bottom the back off or if I want to keep it in hand and play it for the draw. I'm like, I'm at a pretty decent amount of runes. I don't know what the best situation or the best play is here yet. I wish I could have, if I had 12 runes there, I could have played 2 Fey Folks at both battlefields, which would have been nice. I decided to bottom the back off because, you know what, it's fine. I think it's going to be a lot better in case they try to Hidden Blade one of my units or anything like that. I think right now I'm in a pretty winnable situation. I'm 2 points ahead, and they don't have as much might in base. They could play a Blood Rush or anything like that, which would definitely mess me up, but I do have the Thousand Tail, which I can react with Temporal Breach. They do play, I can't remember the name of this one, but when I move to a battlefield, give me +2, Pendulum Blade. Really, really good gear. A 3 cost on base gives 1, and then gives +2 every time you move to a battlefield, so any unit with ganking is going to be really good here. I think they decide here to move in with everything, which isn't great. I'm kind of like, okay, cool. They move in with just Jin. That's fine. I reveal Temporal Breach. Kill the Jin. Jin is gone. I need that. You're going to see why this wins me the game here. I kill the Jin here. They still have that +2, or that energy and power floating. That's gone. The Jin is just gone. Luckily for me, I also power down their Noxious Hopeful and Pouty Poro. Sadly, I didn't have anything to make bigger. They play Rengar Unseen, and they bottom 1 to accelerate it. They do accelerate the unit, and then they bottom another red to play Pendulum Blade onto Rengar. I'm a little nervous now. I'm like, okay, cool. Their Rengar is going to get to 9 might, is what they Yeah, because it's base 4 and then assault 2 and then plus 3. So that goes to 9 might, which is massive. They move in with everything here for a total of 11 might. I killed the other 2 units because I can't do anything else, sadly. I can't kill the Rengar here, and I'm in an interesting situation where I'm like, maybe I should have moved the Lonely Poro in. I could have killed there. They move the Rengar. I'm thinking, okay, cool. They think it's GG's. They think they win here. I reveal a back off, bottoming a rune. That's game. They leave. That's it. I win there. That's my game all day. But yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe to the video. Really appreciate it. Twitch will be in the description.